As instructors, we know that the international students are in the classroom, but the primary focus is meeting the course objectives. As a result, it may seem impossible to help international students with their language barriers, culture shock, and better integration with the community. However, making small adjustments to your practice can make a difference and lead to improved international students' performance and better classroom engagement. There are ways to increase your and your students' awareness of the diverse student body in the classroom. If you manage to capture cultural and language makeup of the class, chances are the rapport in your class will be better and the students will feel more comfortable to participate. During the first week, you can make a quick poll about students' origins and show the results to the class. You can show the world map on the projector and highlight the countries, including Canada, and comment on the positive aspects of the diversity of the class and its benefits. Also, at the beginning of the course, you can create a needs assessment form. You can use Google Forms to find out about students' origins, language abilities, and their Canadian experience. You can possibly include more informal questions about their interests, accomplishments, and even fears in order to get better understanding of the class. Another idea that can help international students feel a bit more confident is to highlight the fact that the class speaks many languages. You can make a quick poll of the languages spoken in the class and show the results publicly. Throughout the class, you can reinforce the fact that there are students with multilingual backgrounds and that learning the language is an ongoing process. Finally, if you make international students feel welcome and you find ways for them to interact with local students, they will feel welcome and they will feel part of the community. You can allow opportunities for domestic students and international students to learn about each other in a non-threatening environment. Another really important point that I would like to bring up is embracing student identities. If you acknowledge the importance of students' original names and give them a choice to use the original name or their name in English, it can make a difference. Even though university class sizes are huge, but when the class size allows, you can make an effort to pronounce and use students' given names. Name Shouts is a resource to learn to say some names. You can type, listen, and learn. It takes a bit of practice, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. Students are usually surprised and love it when you can say their name well. However, be careful of singling students out if their name is difficult to pronounce, as that may draw unwanted attention. In your efforts to decrease the barriers for the students, you can encourage them to add their preferred pronouns to their email signature, as well as a link with the pronunciation of their name. This can be pretty handy. They can record and add the pronunciation to their signature using name badge or name drop. Finally, even though we have been talking about biases recently, it gets pretty interesting once you dig into the topic and start learning about your own. I was certainly surprised to find out about my tendencies. The point is, the more you pay attention to your language, the more you might be aware of it and you will recognize your own biases. Be aware of your own cultural bias and notice your attitudes towards students from different cultures. Notice what you say and how you say it. Recognize areas international students may have difficulties with. For example, humor, idiomatic expressions, jargon, or slang, and cultural references such as pop culture, politics. If you recognize any references you have made students don't understand, simply spend a little bit of time and add an explanation. It doesn't take too much effort. Finally, being more aware of the presence of the international students in the class and making slight modifications, adding some tools to your daily practices, you will help international students participate to their potential, and you will create a little bit more fair play culture where international students will not be muted by their fears.